Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. Don't know what to do. Advice. I was with my ex for 9 years on and off. About 5 years in I got pregnant and we broke up. After the birth we got back together. Then he got me pregnant a few months after the first birth. While I was pregnant he cheated on me with the girl he messed around with when we were broken up. She messaged me on FB telling me everything. She wasn't innocent, she knew. He drove to her 5 hours away in the middle of the work week to bang her for the weekend while I was visiting my parents for a month. My stuff and the crib was in the room. He even bought a new bed and before I could sleep in it he used it with her. Then he dropped her back off 5 hours away. He did this a couple of months later. Same thing, picked her up for the weekend and dropped her back off. He wanted to break it off and stop talking to her, but she threatened to tell me if he did stop talking to her. So he blocked her and he got afraid of her, so he made her happy and was wanting to bring her back when I stayed at my parents' house around the time I was due. I'm not sure if she started feeling guilty about what she was doing or she knew he wasn't as into her as she would liked, since all he wanted was sex from her. She gave me screenshots that he wanted her there for a full week, around me and the baby's stuff while he would be at work too. I'm glad I didn't notice anything stolen. The signs were there. He wanted no sex from me. I would try to initiate and he would brush me off and spend about an hour in the shower. Always annoyed. This all happened about 7 months ago. She told me about 2 months before I was about to give birth. She would not stop messaging me afterwards. She would say how he treated her and how he messed up her life. Meanwhile I have a 1-year and was heavily pregnant and was afraid for my future. From then on I knew she was kind of nuts. She would text and call me for about a month and she got her friends to harass me on FB because he blocked her and his socials were deleted, so she found me. I eventually deleted my account and my ex was begging me back for a month, but I was pretty set on moving on, but slowly he made me change my mind. He said he would change and talked about therapy but never went. Now 3 years later he cries telling me he cheated on me with 3 different girls 5 times. So I was done. I have been single for 4 months now since May. He still wants me back and has been more spiritual than usual lately. He tells me wants to be a better person, but I can't ever be happy with him again. There were other issues from him, like he didn't want to be seen in public with me ever. We never eat at a restaurant. Never got groceries together since we've been closer to my hometown. Leaving me to get groceries while he sits inside, and staying at hotels he goes straight to the room with both keys and leaves me guessing where the room is with the stuff. So now the girl messaged me today and it brought back a lot of anxiety and sadness from the day I found out. I asked if he talked to her and he said he apologized to her for using her and not being very nice to her. He tells her that we got back together after he blocked her and he cheated on me again. I am so angry he did this because I live in the same area as her, which is very small, about 500 people. I have 3 toddlers with him and I'm very anxious about eating out or grocery shopping since she and her friends were harassing me. We've never met, but she stalks my sister's profile and my sister refuses to have her profile private, and I've asked her to take down our pictures, which she hasn't done. I'm very angry with him that this has all come up again from 3 years ago. I don't believe it was right of him to tell her about what went on in our relationship. Now she has fuel to start bad-mouthing me again. He told me she said it's my fault I'm being cheated on, so I knew it was bad news he gave her that info. I just feel as right now she's gloating and wants to tell me how dumb I am when I just wanted our family to work. I'm just a nervous wreck. Sorry, I know I rambled about some useless info, but I wanted to vent as well. I was having a very good day in a while as I've had gallbladder surgery a few weeks ago and now I'm a mess. Very impatient with my 3 toddlers and don't want to cook, clean or do anything except wonder how to deal with my emotions. Edit, I forgot to mention when I told him how angry I was, he told her about our situation. He blocked me for the week and said to control my emotions, and it was his free will to tell her about the truth. I told him to keep my name out of his mouth and he says I shouldn't be angry and blame him and to cry it out. So I'm blocked now, but I'm left to deal with this person who has fuel to ruin my name and twist the story to make me feel bad. I'm a very quiet, shy and private person, so people talking about me bring a lot of paranoia and extreme anxiety. I have always been anxious since I've known of her existence, but this is renewed pain all over again. Sorry if it's confusing or not in order, I'm just a scrambled mess. He is a cheater and a serious jerk. You will never have a stable relationship with him. You need a lawyer to go after whatever assets you can attach and take him to the cleaners. Move in with your parents in the meantime. Do not have any contact with him. I've been with my parents for a few months now. It's hard to cut him out because of the kids. Skeptical, I've also had that though precisely. He'll never be stable. Thanks for your advice. Get a court-ordered custody agreement and child support agreement and use a co-parenting app to schedule and discuss the kids. Never speak to him if you do not have to, and only speak about the kids. No hello or goodbye or small talk. Cut him out of your life, even if he stays in the kid's life. You should focus on you and work on you. Your goal is to make him have a dull bad memory while making your life better. The kids will get into school and you can then get a job to make all your lives better, so you can get your own place and restart your life. Do not have any more kids until you can afford them, and do not have any with a man who isn't willing to commit to and marry you. You deserve better, but you have to believe it and practice it to make it real. Good luck. You blocked her because she was crazy. And then went back to him. Honestly, you were the crazy one. This woman is harassing you? Because she keeps saying he's talking to her? Tell her to have him, keep him. I don't understand posts like this. You guys could never stay together, so you had 3 kids with him? He even has a walking red flag that keeps bothering you. I'm sorry, I don't victim blame like this normally, but he is so absurd, and the way he cheated was so absurd, that you going back to him leaves me awestruck. All past tense, as you said you are single now. It's hard to feel sympathy when someone makes choices like this. It wasn't a secret, she wasn't completely blindsided after the first time, so that excuse goes out the window. Simple fact is that she chose to stay with this guy and now is regretting it. I believe people do change, and I thought he did, but I guess not. Once, I went back and then he did it again a few years later, and now we're separated. It wasn't several times I went back. But he lets me know the option is there occasionally. Never again. I wish I was as strong as you the first time it happened. The important thing is you're doing better and you know better. What makes you happy? Any hobbies or interests you have? Focus on those. Also, see a doctor about your anxiety and maybe postpartum depression. I have been where you are. Literally. I spent 22 years staying with a serial cheater who had kids on me. I married him and had kids with him, thinking he was going to change or wake up one day and realize what he had in front of him, woozy face. I had to love myself, do things I found joy in, and focus on myself and my kids. It hurts, but I wasted so much time fighting over a dud who never loved me fully. I had a crazy chick who called me in the middle of the night, so I know, and I realized recently, himself. He would not have done what he did if he did. Since splitting with my estranged husband, I have had peace. I have been able to focus on my health, and I neglected worrying about him running the streets. I have been cooking again and taking care of things around my house. I even got medication to help myself from my depression. You can do this, and I am rooting for you, mama. And, don't worry about what Ole girl is saying, nor if your sister will block her or take down any pics. You can't control her. You can only control you. So, don't send sis any more pics until she does. This will hurt to hear, but you made your bed, now you have to lie on it. It really sucks, but you had 3 kids with this dude. He didn't get you pregnant, you both got pregnant, multiple times, rolling eyes face. At this point he's in your life permanently, even if you're not technically together. You're always going to have to face the consequences of both your actions. Again, it's really going to suck. You're gonna have to suck it up and start doing the things like going out to eat, grocery shopping. Be strong, take this as a lesson and move on. Make better choices going forward. I'm surprised you caught that. I say he did because of some stuff that happened that I don't need help with except the stuff I wrote about. Yeah, I know. Skeptical, it really sucks. This was my only BF, so I thought people can actually change easily. Dear Rob, you do you, as a lot of people posting here did exactly what you did, so it is them telling themselves how stupid they were. That includes myself. We betrayed only the love of the whole family with no one missing. Reality is the wayward wants something else along with the family, but the family is not worth giving up something else. That being said, wise up, do your best in keeping wayward out of your life while allowing him in his kid's life. This is hard to do. What I did is when wayward started to talk about their life, I just said that is what you wanted and it's none of my business anymore, then leave. I know it's hard as you have kids with this person, but being as cold as you can to wayward is the best. Don't put him down in front of kids, as this will affect kids, but that doesn't mean you have to be warm and bubbly. Just not caring or wanting anything from wayward. Good luck, up your path is long and difficult. Why is he not blocked? You should only have contact via a lawyer or co-parenting app. Good lord, the man is a scumbag and you're entertaining having a relationship with the lowlife. Child support and no contact. All the way. Let him get himself diseased up, but keep you away from him. Long no, I won't go back. I want to never talk to him or see him again, and I didn't think that was possible. Thanks for giving me some options. She is only responding to things he's told her about you, so blame him for being an art best. And please, don't expect a bright future from this sleaze. He's into a slinging contest. Secure your children by obtaining CS now. Do you have close family to take care of the kids, even if it is an afternoon once in a while? You could use some space to process your emotions and your pain. Remember that your mental health is very important, not only to yourself but to your children. Regarding the rest, you are doing an incredible effort these past few months especially, but also past years. It's not easy by any means to go through what you are going through. I really hope for your best. Sending virtual hugs your way. No, they really are a handful. Your comment just makes me feel better, thanks. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.